Waitrose was like a third world country. No rock salt and rosemary focaccia anywhere to be seen.
Hiya, Mum, it's Denise, you alright? Oh, I had to go to A&E this morning. Oh, I'm fine. I just had to get more loo rolls.
But they say 250,000 might die. A town the size of Peterborough. Well, have you ever been to Peterborough?
The good thing about A&E is they have to have him in there. So if you find yourself short, just get in there and stock up. Oh, and I've got to hand it to the NHS. The staff, honestly, they can't do enough for you. The way the receptionist pointed me towards the ladies, oh, so polite.
I'm taking her back.
Don't you dare!
If the NHS hadn't spent all its money on sex changes and IVF for the over 60s and gastric bans for the obese, who stuff their faces with sausage rolls, vegan or otherwise, they wouldn't be in this mess.
I know some people are feeling under the weather, and I'm sorry about that. I have a bug too. The poetry bug.
So I've just got off the phone from the benefits office. They asked me what my profession was, and I told them, housebreaker, and I explained how hard my business has been hit by the coronavirus situation, you know, because everyone's at home all the time. And well, I have to say they were completely unsympathetic. You know, they're supposed to be helping people, and it seems to me like they don't give a shit. I mean, there's no appreciation of the kind of stress that my job particularly entails. I mean, people should remember, if I get caught, I go to prison.
Yes, after years of being a drone on the floor of Dayton Insurance, I finally got the time to fly creatively, and I am flying.
Well, this bloke at the benefits office, I can hear him looking down his nose at me on the phone like, you know, I'm some sort of criminal, which technically I know I am, but I'm British, for God's sake. I was born here, so was my dad and my granddad. That's what I told him. I said, I come from a long line of housebreakers, mate. We're a dynasty, like the royal family and the Beckhams.
A poem called Oh, £300 Excess.
Who kept this country going in the Blitz? People like my granddad did, nipping into those bombed houses, loading up his wheelbarrow with stuff and distributing the goods to the locals, you know, admittedly for a massive profit, but he was providing a service for the community.
Standing in the shadow of your success, thinking about your £300 excess.
Hi, Mrs. Hamill. Thanks for seeing me. I know how busy head teachers are at the moment, although you're not trying to homeschool two teenagers, are you? I'm sorry, that came out wrong. No, we're having a great time. It's so lovely spending all this time with my family. What a joy. It's really special.
You could have gone for 400, sure, and got your premium down 200 quid or more.
What I forgot to tell you before was that I'm actually a key worker, so the kids should really be back at school probably immediately. Yeah, no, I'm a key worker. I run a small business making scented candles.
I'm not sure yet if it's for car or home insurance.
I think you'll find that making scented candles is key work because it provides a lot of relaxation for some very stressed people. Very stressed people. I mean, I've got them permanently lit in this house, I mean, around the bath and in the kitchen, in the bedroom, on the cupboard under the stairs, everywhere.
Martin Foster here, author of Thinking Out of the Box, self-published.
Look, I can offer you a special deal if you wanted some scented candles for yourself. No, I'm not trying to bribe you. No.
Does eating Chinese takeaway and Italian pizza give you the coronavirus?
Okay, look, the thing I should have mentioned before is that I'm a nurse with the NHS. So I should have told you that before. But just you can just forget about the candles thing. That's just a sideline.
When you calculate the highest numbers of people who caught the disease were from the nations of China and Italy, and if you apply the logic that those people were eating Chinese food and pizza, then obviously my advice would be stay away from the chicken chow mein and the margaritas.
I'm a nurse at the local hospital where my mother is actually very ill and my father 2, both of them ill at the same hospital that I work in, for the NHS. So, as you can see, it's a struggle and I can't cope with my kids. Can you take them away, please?
Not the margarita cocktails, because that's alcohol, and that's known to, it's proven to rid the body of its bacteria. Although you shouldn't drink too much, because that lowers the immunity and might let the virus creep in. Although it might be a good idea to let the virus creep in, and that way you end up building up a bit of immunity to it. Although you don't want to let in too much, because you could end up dead.
Hi Mum, can I call you back please? Ben and me were just watching a movie together. He's alive. I thought he got killed 10 minutes ago by his sister's lover. Yeah, because she was killed by the one who became a zombie when that gymnast bit her. Can you keep it down please? I'm trying to watch a film. Oh, hang on. It's buffering again. Bloody Wi-Fi. Press pause. What's that? I can't hear you. Something about a truncheon. Oh!
Look, I was going to tell her, but she'd gone to such a lot of trouble with supper. I'm sorry. I mean, those lamb shanks were out of this world. And we all ended up playing bananagrams together. Archie was surprisingly good. I never knew he was such a demon speller. And Holly was being really funny with her impressions of me. What? Yes, of course, I want to leave my wife. I do.
So, Bernard Legg here, 9 The Meadows, Orpington, OPR. So, there are more people transgressing the government rules. Can I report June Greaves of 17 The Meadows, who I spotted walking at a very leisurely pace. So clearly not exercising. And she didn't have a bag either. So not shopping.
This afternoon, I went to the registry office and told them I was getting married. Oh, I used an assumed name. And then I filled out the forms and then just popped to the ladies and filled up my bag. Oh, I used that little bag you gave me, you know, that fold-away one with the owls on. You can get loads in there.
It's a virus. It will kill some people. Old people, sick people, people who don't have bupa.
Have you calculated how many of these we actually need?
Look, I'm preparing for the end.
I come here in this country, to Worcester, in 1976, and I don't speak one word of English. Now listen to me. I'm part of the bloody furniture. I've just told her. I said, Rachel, I'm leaving you. Yeah, it wasn't easy. I had to dig pretty deep, all right. Well, she was still asleep, so I don't think she heard, but a really good trial run. I miss Italy. And I feel bad for what's happening. So I'm trying to keep my back up in these difficult times. Yes, I'll do it for real in the morning, I promise. I was just wondering if maybe Archie could come with me. It's just we've become really close since the lockdown. We even flew a kite for the first time in ages yesterday. Father and son bonding. You'd rather not. I know deep in my heart the great boot of Italy is gonna kick the coronavirus up the bloody ass. Of course, I still want children with you. Just I've already got 2. You should have seen Holly today. She was so enchanting. I was just wondering if maybe Holly could come. He's gonna send him a packing with his tail between the bloody legs, never to darken the door again. Or my uncle is a Dutchman.
What I like is hiking.
Dog walkers, hardly essential work, and yet walking a dog is permitted. A loophole in the restrictions, I fear.
Forests, mountains, jungles, anywhere. Anywhere!
Just pointing that out. Thank you.
Trampling through the shale and pitting yourself against nature. I mean, the biggest challenge we have at the moment is trying to find a pork chop in Morrison's. My main objective is to not go mad.